Hello everyone and welcome to Yarnscrossing. My name is Bina and I'm going to show you what I have on my needles, or hooks at the moment, so stay tuned. At the moment it's mostly crochet, but a few knitting projects will be coming soon as well. So let's get started. I'm sure you've noticed that I'm not a native speaker, so please forgive any language mistakes. I translate my videos into English so that all people who are interested can understand them. And you can write me in the comments if you like that, or yes, having the videos in English too is good for you. And then we will start with the whips. This one is my first project and I call it my little monster, or in German it's called Monsterchen, and it's a daily bedspread. Yes, and it's unfortunately not finished yet, but here you can see at the photo how it's looking at the moment. The bedspread contains really a wool mixture, a yarn mixture between different types of yarns, acrylic, wool, and yes, I wanted to use all the leftovers, and they're gone now, and this is the last wool I worked with on at my project. And the wool I use is sent to me from Germany to Germany, so I don't know if the wool is available for you. So you have to look at the websites, and I linked them in the description box below, so if you like them then check them out. I worked with the wool called Woolbud Astrid, and it consists of 75% polyacrylic and 25% of virgin wool. In German it's called Schurwolle. And here you can see the green color, and it's the last ball I have, so I ordered some more, and there are different colors, a petrol one and a red one, and they're really beautiful, very nice, very soft and good to work with. So the monster was supposed to be a blanket of leftovers, but the scraps were not enough, and so I decided to use these colors instead and to make a combination to finish the blanket. And I always used a light and a dark thread in addition to it. So it adds a little pattern, and it's really pretty, I think. And those additional yarns are mainly acrylic yarns, sometimes cotton yarns. There are also gifts I've got from friends, and I don't really know exactly what's in them because there wasn't any description with them. Yes, the blanket should be 2 meter wide and 2 meter and 20 centimeter in the length, and at the moment the height is about 1 meter and 20 centimeters, so I need to work a little bit more, and I hope the wool from Butinette will come very soon so I can continue to work on the daily bedspread. And I worked the monster with a 10mm crochet needle or crochet hook, and hopefully it will be finished very soon, because the project has been dragging and for quite a long time, but I'm really looking forward to finish this all up in 2021. But that's what we are here for, to motivate each other, or not? And the hook is from Luxabel, and it's a starter kit, and if you're interested in more information about it, please write it in the comments. That was the first project. So the second project is also a long-term project. I got this mega wool ball, wool skein as a present from a friend, and I think it's acrylic. It feels like acrylic. And I thought with all the wool I could crochet a really big single granny square as a blanket. So yes, let's have a look. I crocheted with a 3.5mm hook, and the soft grip is really great, so you don't slip off, and it has a great texture and a great grip to it. Unfortunately, it curls a bit at the edges, so the blanket curls a little bit at the edges, but I will put a border around it to weigh it down, and hopefully that will solve the problem. But yes, the project will definitely drag on. So if you have other patterns that are great to crochet, to work with, please post them in the comments. I'm really looking forward to hear from you about new ideas, new patterns. I'm searching all the time. The next project I did was the bubble from Lady D's Traumgarne, in English Dream Yarns. So super nice color, and light cream beige with a darker transition, yes, to a really beautiful muddy color, and the golden glitter thread also runs through the entire cake, or bubble as we call it. And I started a triangular shawl with it. It's called the Ariginia Shawl. So it consists of double crochet, windows, shells, and this is part and this part repeated itself all the time, and I'm curious to see what the finished project will look like. So the yarn is super soft and great to work with, but I'm not really sure if it's suitable for beginners, because these yes, single threads, there are 4 pieces here, sometimes you have a problem. They're getting really tough to pull through the stitches, and it really gets confusing sometimes. So you have to take your time to be concentrated, yes, and to try again, but it will get easier, and if you give it a try, it's really worth the effort, I promise you. The consistency is really soft and great. So let's take a look at the contents. The cake's made of 43% cotton, 43% polyacrylic, 9% polyester and 5% polyamide, and this is the 250 gram skein, is it called? And I'm sure that's enough for the whole scarf or shawl. And I crocheted the whole thing with a 4.5mm crochet hook. So with this size, the shawl becomes super soft and stretchy and elastic, and I really like it a lot. The pattern is available for free on Ravelry, I think, and I link it to you below. I don't make a tutorial on my channel because of copyright, and yes, but I found a great tutorial on another channel. It's called The Secret Yarnery by Krista. So she explains it very well and slowly, so it's a great way to get, yes, to know the patterns and to read the patterns. And yes, if you like it, then check it out. The link is in the box below as well. And that was the Ariginia Shawl, so I'm really looking forward to finish this up. And now this is the last project of mine, the whips from January. It's another blanket. As you can see, I always need a good blanket. I'm making a thin blanket at the moment with, yes, this really pretty diagonal pattern. And it's really thin and soft, and I really like the pattern. It's called C2C pattern, I think, so corner to corner. And I found a tutorial on the channel called Wolleule, so wool owl in English. But I'm going to make a tutorial for me as well and for you, because I want to make a few more projects with that pattern especially. So yes, I will make a separate tutorial about the C2C diagonal tutorial. I really like the rib pattern, and it's really flowy and stretchy and really good to work with. The rib pattern is at the front side and the back side, so it's really even, and yep. I'm working this blanket with the Hochbausch. I don't know how to translate that to you. It's also from Lady D's Dream Yarns, Traumgarne, and I already presented it in my last video, so feel free to have a look at that. And it's a 100-gram skein. I'm still working on my first ball here, so it's quite productive and long-lasting. So I've ordered 1 kilo of the Hochbausch because it was on sale for about, I think 22 euros, and I think that should be enough for the whole blanket. And I got a skein in lavender as well as a present and with my last order, and it looks really nice, so go check it out. There are many other colors, some red ones, some green ones, also very dark colors, really pretty, and I think they're really great to work with. I really like this type of color here. It's called La Dive. The blanket looks thin, but it gets quite warm underneath, so when you're working on it. And it's also a yarn made from single threads, so just keep that in mind, and you have to practice with them. Then it works really great. And I will put a stitch marker into the blanket and yes, show you how far I've got to the next time. In the future, I would like to give a short update every month or so and how far I've got with the whips and with, yes, which new ones have been added or been finished, hopefully. And if you have any further questions about the individual projects or about materials and utensils that you have seen here, please free to write in the comments, and also feel free to give each other tips. That's what a community lives on, right? So you can also send me an email if you don't want to comment below, so you can find the email address in the description box, and I will keep you up to date if you like the video. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, activate the bell, and then I would say keep your yarns crossing and have fun with your projects.